Hey, yo, like the video, man. Hey, man, you gotta enjoy the process, man. It doesn't stop here. It doesn't stop here, man. I know a lot of us are going through our journeys, trying to figure out what's going on within our lives and how to better certain aspects of ourselves. And I ain't gonna lie, I know it's gonna happen to everyone. There's gonna be some roadblocks. There's gonna be some things that's just gonna get in the way. There's gonna be obstacles. There's gonna be external factors that will literally stop or stall your process of growth, your process of knowing, your process of growing. And I'm here to tell you, man, regardless of the case, as discouraging as it may seem, to achieve something so high while being at a state that you're not fully there yet, you might be so much beneath where you're trying to aim for. You need to follow the process. Gotta go through with it, man. It takes a lot to, build innovative things within your life or in life in general. You know what I'm saying? Think of how long it took to create the first iPhone, to create light bulbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to follow the process. Things are gonna come with failures. Things are just not gonna go your way at times. But that does not mean to stop. There is so much more for you to do and so much more for you to prove. And in order to do that, you have to follow through. Life does get tough. It happens to all of us. I feel like the tougher we have in life, the more likely we're going to see a better outcome in the long run. It's gonna take a lot of time to even realize that. But I feel like every time that there are signs, every time when adversity really hits, it's showing you there's a greater blessing behind all this. But it's like a game. Like, you have to realize, like, what is the lesson? What do you have to do to get to the next level? And everything comes with its time, man. If you a big person trying to get slender, like, it's gonna take time. You ain't gonna lose that weight in a week. You ain't gonna lose that weight in a couple days. You might not even lose as much as you like to within 2 months of doing the same thing every day. But every day that you do the same amount of effort, or you at least make the effort to try to be better, to try to get one step closer to that goal, you are getting closer to that goal. Everything comes with a process. Everything will well structure, man. Like, you have to do what's necessary to make it happen. And it is tough. I know things are gonna get into the way. And depending on your circumstances, you know what I'm saying, we all got our problems, obstacles, things that kind of stray us away. But hey, it's all about tunnel vision. It's all about staying focused on what you have to go through. It takes a lot of effort to try to maintain building something, growing something that you haven't physically seen the results within yourself just yet, but you need to take these preliminary states in order to even get there. For example, my dreads. These are my first set of dreads that I ever had in my whole entire life. And when I first started thinking about getting dreads, I started my hair mad short, like so short, it's unbelievable, honestly. And even then, I believed in myself that, like, yo, I'm going to naturally grow out these dreads and I'm gonna grow them long. I haven't been to a loctician yet within the recording of this video, and my hair turned out just like how I wanted it to be. And it's a process, not even just in the sense of belief, but in the sense of what I had to go through. Like, if you follow up with growing dreads, you understand that there's like, the baby lock stage, the budding stage. Like, it's a lot to get to a point where your hair is like this. It's not an easy process. It takes its time, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. And that's the thing. Everything, you have to go through these process. Like I said with the locks, getting your hair twisted up, letting your hair get matted up. Like there's times I have to go months and months without a retwist. But that's what makes the retwist pop out more once it's refurbished. Photosynthesis. Plants, they go through a process to become a healthy plant within itself. Everything comes with a process. If you disrupt that flow, you will not get that end result at the end of the day. You have to go through the steps. And granted, in a lot of ways, certain things, depending on the subject, there can be a different way of going about it. But there are always going to be those key essential steps within the process that you must undergo in order to get those results that you want. You can't keep avoiding it. The more you avoid it, you're just letting more time go past when you really just had to do that one step to the next. Not you making up your own step, not you stalling and procrastinating until you feel like you get the answer for the next step. No, do the step. If you do the step, you're just getting closer and closer. You can't give up here, man. Like, I know a lot of y'all might be starting YouTube, and I understand those requirements to get monetized is a lot. 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, especially if you started, if you new. Do not get discouraged, man. If you keep doing the same thing every week, I guarantee you'll get it quicker than you'd expect. When I started YouTube, I ain't even gonna lie, I wasn't even posting as consistently within the first year. I definitely wasn't. But I did make sure that I posted something every week, and I think, what was it, within 4 months of time, I was able to amount to 50 subscribers from scratch, mind you. And somewhere along the line, I guess I just got into the algorithm or something. Like, I remember I posted a monkey video and a couple reaction videos after a whole week. I'm talking like each day I'm getting like 20, 30 subscribers or something like that, right? Well, not like, because 20, 30 is 50. I was getting like probably like 15 or something subscribers each day. Either way it goes, after an entire week, I went from 50 to like, I think like 120 or something. Like, I couldn't even track when I got 100 because it was just growing so rapidly. And then the next month, I went to 100 to 200 in like basically a month. So you never know. As long as you keep going, you're gonna keep growing. You know what I mean? COVID definitely knocked me off my pivot at the time, so I was in the 300 range for like an entirety of like a year and a half. But from there, I think it kicked up a notch, you know what I'm saying? Going from 4 to 5, 6 to 700, 800. After recording this video, I got like 958 subs, I believe. It's all about repetition. It's about following the process. It's about consistency. Being consecutive with your work even. If you can do that and not disrupt the rhythm, you will be closer to your blessings quicker than you can even imagine. But once you slow down that trajectory, you know what I'm saying, it can get to a halting point. You could be stuck in a certain stage for longer than you'd like to be. It's all about following the process, man. I know a lot of things can get discouraging, especially if you want to be a YouTuber and looking at all these higher YouTubers. If you want to be a streamer and you see all these people with the views and all that, it's just like, at the end of the day, your time is coming. You don't know when it's going to come for you, but your time is coming. Look at the people who are popping right now in the social media world. Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, Speed. There was a point of time, like, I'd say what, 5-6 years ago, where they low-key were still on social media, but they weren't nearly as big as they were now. Kai Cenat was making vlogs, but he could have been matched in with any other YouTuber. Speed, I don't really follow too much on his content, so I don't really know, but I know he probably was making content prior to his blow up in COVID. Aiden Ross, I found out that he was a part of what was it, like the cloud? I don't remember, like them people that be with it was that one YouTube group that be going against like Logan Paul and no, it was Jake Paul and them. I think they were called like Team 10 or something. I don't know. Regardless of the point, Aiden was a part of that group, and that group, everyone had their recognition. Aiden was like a background character compared to them at the given time. Now look at him. He's way above all of them. it wasn't his time there. Mind you, he had his opportunity. He was in that window of opportunity, but his time came and he surpassed all of those people. He became the main character in that sense. Same with Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat was making video styles like DEG. Many other YouTubers do the same thing as well. I remember seeing his college pranks, his videos with all his other homies from New York and stuff. Look where he's at now. With all that video, he got discovered by, I think, Phantom, joined AMP, brought AMP to be bigger than what the hell it was originally, and now look at where he's at, man. He's known. He's seeing like celebrities and stuff like that. Mind you, he looked up to other people prior to that, and look at the position he's in. You never know when it's going to be your time. It is not too late. You could be at 300 subs today. 3 years, you can be at 100K, meeting famous people, meeting your idols. You don't give up now, man. The timing isn't determined on you. The timing is determined on the universe. But I promise you, if you don't give up, something will come from it. The world and the universe works in mysterious ways. Even if it's not the success that you want, like say you're trying to, you know, for the YouTube subject as well, like you're trying to reach 100K or whatever. Say you don't. Say many years go by, you barely make it over 200 subs within that time. You might meet somebody within, I don't know, either as far as online friends, or maybe you wanted to buy a camera, you go into the store to buy a new camera, you find the love of your life. You know, like that's what I mean. The world and universe works in mysterious ways. Everything happens for a reason, and a lot of things definitely do have a domino effect. So at the end of the day, you just got to make sure that you follow through with the process of what you need to do. Your blessings will come from it. You will not see it now, but every little step you take is going to lead you to something very beneficial within your future. You may get the results that you want. You may get past the results you want. You might be able to prove everyone wrong who's ever doubted you. Or it might lead you to a new path that you'd least expect, but still remotely beneficial for you. You could try to make it on YouTube and then blow up on TikTok. You could try to make it on Twitch and blow up on YouTube. Vice versa. You never know what is your lane and what's going to work for you. One thing that works for someone else may not work for you. One thing that works for you and your style of doing things might be different from other people. You have to add your own flavor into things, but at the end of the day, whatever process you're going through, you have to follow through with it. With working out, it is not an easy feat. Skinny to bulky, fat to slender, you have to do what's necessary to get to that end goal. And it's a lot. If you overthink it, it will be discouraging. You'll probably be like, oh, I can't see myself devoting years into this. But it's about the little steps you take. It's about the daily actions, the weekly efforts. As long as you keep following through with it, you will reach succession. I promise you, at the end of the day, you will reach succession from the efforts you make. Even if you don't make it the way you originally intended to, I promise you, something great will come from your efforts. Somebody will notice. The trajectory of your life may even change, or you might even figure out something else that will better benefit you. But all of it stems from following through with the process. You never know, man. Especially with YouTube, man. Y'all think that nobody's watching your videos? You'd be surprised who's watching your videos, when they watch your videos. So at the end of the day, you got to keep the rhythm going. You can't stop. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep going. There's so much more to come from it. So many people you can inspire. You can inspire. And yeah, at the end of the day, you know, you just got to keep it going. So if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. This is all I'm going to say. It's your boy Lowkey. No one to cut, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gone.
Ask me if you were someone I should have messed with. To be honest, I don't even know. I just go with the flow, keeping on my hopes. Don't regret what I did.